Hey, it's Cheryl from Home of My Making. I'm here to inspire you to create a surrounding you love. So as you're hopping on today, let me know where you're from. Today I'm going to do a new hand-cut felt flower. So as you're hopping on, let me know where you're watching from, and I'll start in a second as soon as I can get you on my iPad. So what I'm going to do today is this is a whole new different type of felt flower. Up in the video section I have a whole bunch of other ones, but this is going to be a new design. So what you're going to need is felt, and I'm pretty sure if you had any kind of stiffer fabric, if you didn't have felt at home right now, you could do the same application for this type of flower. So as you're hopping on, let me know you're here, and if you like my new setup, let me know that too. I turned it around so that I'm in front of the camera now, so hopefully you could kind of see it a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is, the first thing you go ahead and do is cut out circles, and I usually use some kind of manila folder for my cardboard. You could use cardboard, something that's a little hard because you're going to be tracing with them. And these are about a little over, this one's a little over 2 inches and this one's a little over 1 inch. Just because I traced, this one I traced a button, and this one I traced the, I think it was a measuring tape. So I didn't have anything exactly 2 inches and 1 inch. So that's what I'm going to start with. And the first thing you would do is grab a pen, and you're going to cut out or you're going to trace out first 6 circles. Now, whether you're doing a small one or a bigger one, or you have an even bigger one, you need to start out with 6 circles. And I have done both. I have cut them with regular scissors, and then I've also cut them with pinking shears, and I'll show you both ways. So after you were to trace your 6 circles in the one size, whatever size you use, you do 6 of the one, then you're going to be left with 6 circles. Now, if you notice, these ones I did do with the pinking shears, so I'll show you that. Either way, if you don't have pinking shears, just cut them the regular way. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one of the 6, and that's going to be your base. Now remember, these are no sew. I don't sew, hot glue all the way. So this is the way to do it with just hot glue. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this in half, but before that, take a little bit of your glue and stick it in the center. This is going to hold it together. You probably do want something to press it down because you could feel that glue through the fabric. So like I said, as you're hopping on, let me know you're here. So that's the first thing. Go ahead and glue it, and it's going to stay like that. Then you're going to fold it over like that and put just another piece of glue right here. Again, pushing down because you can feel the glue through this material. So that's pretty much what you're going to end up with. So what I want you to do is go ahead and do all 6 pieces, and you're going to end up with 6 of the same shape. I guess it would be considered leaf or petal, that's it, petal, because it's a flower. So again, you don't have to use the the pinking shears. You could use regular scissors, or if you do have any other type of scissor that's wavy, you could do it. I do have some, but mine only cut paper, so it wouldn't cut through to the felt, unfortunately. But if you have a bunch of different types of scissors that can cut felt, then use them. It'll have a whole different look, but the premise is going to be the same. The only thing that wouldn't be the same would be this part out here. So got one more to do. Just make sure that as you're doing these, they do stay and they don't open up. So basically you're just going to have, you don't have glue in here, you just have it right at the tip. And remember, this is a no-sew version. So it's pretty simple. One more to go. Fold it, put the glue in the center, and you're going to fold it over one more time and glue that corner. And when they're all dried enough to handle, that's when we'll start. So as I said, when you're hopping on, let me know where you're watching from. If you're enjoying what you're watching, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already liked and followed my page, please do so. We do a lot of felt fabric here, felt flowers, felt succulents, a lot of different types of creations though, but felt is what I like to work with. So there you go. That's what you're going to end up having is you got 5 that are made into petals and then 1 that you left the same. So now what you're going to do is you're going to place these here. And how you do that is you're going to put 4 of them on top of this round. But there is a certain way to do it. Let me do it. So this is how it's going to look. You're going to put 2 of them together like that. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Hi, Karen. Hey, Gail. How are you? 81 today. Storm's rolling in. Yep, same here. Same here. It was 80. So here's what you're going to do. This is how it's going to go. You're going to sit it on top of that. And if you notice, this side and this side butt up together that are the same. And then we're going to do that on the other side too. And then we'll hot glue it. So I just want you to be clear on how these are going to sit here. So if you look, the folded part is going to butt up against that one, and then the same thing on that side. So once I have them laid out where I need them to go, I am going to glue. I'm doing good, doing good. They just put a, I guess as of Monday, we are total lockdown here in North Carolina, but I've been actually in lockdown since Wednesday. So I even had time to rearrange my room. Let me know if you like it. Give me a thumbs up if you like. Give me a thumbs up if you like this, or little hearts, if you like this version of me coming at you this way versus down from the side. And if you can see the desk better, if you have all those words in front of me, like down here, swipe them to the side and you won't see those comments. Then you'll just see totally what I'm doing. So now what I'm going to do is once I have them placed in the proper direction, I'm going to glue them to the piece that's on the bottom. So that's where I'm at so far. If you look around. So what we did is we took 6 circles made out of a piece of folder or cardboard, whatever. This one happens to be a little over. Thank you, Marla. You can see me better this way? Good. Do you have to swipe the words away so you can see me? Your sis lives in Raleigh. Yeah, I'm about 2 hours from there. So south by Charlotte. Yeah, I actually I have a window in front of me. That's why I kind of never put it this way. And I put it to the side, but I cleared everything up and put it in front of the window. The only thing now is I have to wait for the sun to come down to do an afternoon video. So that's what I have so far. You have your bottom round and then your 4 folded rounds on top. And then the last one, where that's going to go is he's going to go and he's going to be put right there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hot glue him in there. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll answer them after I get off if I don't get on there now. Thank you, Marla. So there it is. That's the new flower. I love it. Isn't it so cute? So again, you take a round, you cut out 6 circles of the same size. I did have 2 different sizes going. And I showed you the fold, and then you're going to place them on that bottom round and then stick one on top. So if you haven't watched the whole video, go back and watch it. It's very simple. It's just a different look flower. Looks like bluebells, I know, right? I can't wait to do something with this because I think a lot of them together will look cute. So then what I went ahead and did, just to add something to this, is I took my favorite color, green felt from Joann's, because they're the only ones that have it. And I did take my pinking shear, and then I also took my regular scissor. But I'm just going to cut out like 2 little leaves. And I'm going to add that to this flower. Again, you don't have to do pinking shears, but you can, or you can just use regular scissors. And if you have fancy scissors, I want to see what these look like with like really fancy scissors over here. Like I say, I have them, but mine are only for paper and it won't cut the felt. I guess I didn't get really good ones. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 little leaves and I'm going to glue them to the bottom of this flower. So that's what it's going to look like. What do you think? Thank you, Janet. You like all the flowers? I can't wait to use these. And, you know, for that not being a cricket, it looks pretty darn good, doesn't it? That's all hand cut. So that is about a little over a 2-inch circle. So if you could do I'm trying to put it in my hand so you could see if you're making your circles, that how big that flower is going to come out. And then I made, this one is from the one that's a little over an inch. So here's the different sizes that I've made so far. So if you can get a reference, if you want to make the smaller one or the bigger one. But I have been making these all day. A couple of different versions was, one was with pinking shears, as you can see. And then I did the leaf with the pinking shears. And then I did just a regular cut one, but then the leaves with the pinking shears. And what else? And then this one was just all regular, no pinking shears. And then, like I said, that was all pinking shears. So there's a couple of 2 different versions. Very simple. If you missed the beginning of it, go back and watch the replay of it when you have a second. Hopefully you have felt at home already. If not, I think you can do this with some kind of thicker fabric too. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Marla. You like the little one. I know. I think I do too. I just can't wait to figure out what I'm going to do with them. I just like the look of this flower. It's a little bit different than everything we do. And I think this is right on target for spring and Easter, especially the purple one. But I'll be making these tomorrow and then figure out what I'm going to do with them. So if you like this video and you know somebody else that would like it, please spread it to their page. And hopefully you can make some of these. They're really easy. Like I said, I think if you had any kind of heavier fabric, you might be able to pull it off. All you have to do is just to try it is take a piece of material with the round and see if it'll give you that look and stay stiff and not flatten down. If not, if it does, then you could definitely do it with another fabric. I am going to try to do it with, I have duck cloth, which is really, really thick. And I'm going to see if I can do that with that. If not, I'll be just doing them with the felt. LaDonna, thank you, LaDonna. Don't you like this one? I like the way it came out. I can't wait to see what I'm going to do with it. So there you go. Here's my flowers for today. I wanted to keep this video separate as a tutorial without doing a project. This way, if you wanted to refer back to it, wool would work too, right, Karen? Is that what you said? Yeah. Yep. Some felt is wool, actually. I don't buy it, but I guess you could order it online. I do notice that sometimes the felts are all different, even at the same store, even at the same price. So I don't know what the differences are. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to be doing over the weekend, or for the next month, actually. Making flowers and figuring out what I'm going to do to them. So yes, I wanted to keep this a separate tutorial, so when you go back, you just have the tutorial of the flowers and not a project. And I'll be coming on buffalo check wool. That would be very interesting, Karen. Buffalo check wool. Huh. That would be really good. But yeah, so if you like this video, go ahead and give me some thumbs up and some hearts, and If you want to spread it, I would appreciate it. And I'll be coming back probably every day for the next month or less, hopefully. Who knows? So give me a thumbs up if you like my new setup, if you like me to come this way, and if it's easier from old vintage clothing. There you go. That would be interesting. That would be really interesting. If you do these flowers, please drop it in the comments and let me see what you got. Especially Karen, if you do that, let me see. That would be pretty cool what you make with them. So thank you for joining me. There's another quick, easy DIY hand-cut felt flower for you to work on. And like I said, if you have done any of these, let me know in the comments. Send me a picture. Oh, Janet, no, it's not neat and tidy. I just did this today because I needed to move the camera this way. But yes, if you could believe it, you want to know something funny? This room is only 5 feet wide and 11 feet long. It's actually upstairs outside of my bathroom and bedroom. It was supposed to be a little office, but it looks bigger on camera, but it's only 5 feet wide. It's only a little bit wider than my desk and 11 feet that way. So I have a barn door here and a window here and French doors here. So it appears much bigger because it's very bright in here, but it's a tiny room. But I love it up here because I can look outside and I feel like I'm in a treetop because it is on the second floor. So it's kind of, thank you, Gail. It's kind of an illusion. Oh, go figure. Facebook's an illusion. But yeah, so I had a lot of my supplies up here behind me the whole time I was filming. And I decided that I work better in an organized space, and it got to me. So I took everything out, and I'll have to go get it and then bring it back into this room. But that's okay because I enjoy where I'm working out of and I enjoy what I'm doing. So, but I did take a day to do it. So thank you very much for commenting on my clean room. So again, thank you for joining me. I hope you like this view again better than, hi Julie, watching from Chicago. Is it cold there? It's warm here today. It's supposed to be warm for the next few days. But all right, so there you go, my felt flowers. I'll be back this weekend figuring out what I can do with these and do them in different colors. I want to see what they look like in a neutral color, and we'll be doing something with them. So try it. It's really easy. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate you all. I hope everybody's staying healthy, safe, and calm. I'll be back this weekend. Thank you for joining me.